Hi, good morning, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and I hope that y'all are enjoying this cool weather. If you've already done some Halloween festivities, we did the witches ride yesterday, and it's a busy week with schools. So if you have little ones, this week has a lot going on, and the kids are really excited, and I'm not even a little bit confident that they're going to learn anything, but they're going to have fun. So we're here for that. We're today, a couple of things, housekeeping stuff first. So we have our 4Cs pre-spring holiday launch. It's crazy. It's crazy that it's called pre-spring because it's obviously end of October, almost November. So, but this is a holiday launch. So we have everything that's part of our holiday launch from our event this last weekend. It's here until Wednesday. So if you want to get in on getting a new pair of shoes and something that's brand new release before anybody else in the world, we're going to air freight those in from this event. So you have through Wednesday to place your, actually the order goes in Wednesday. So you have today and tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday to place your order and have it air freighted in so that it'll arrive here middle of November, like November 14th, 15th time frame, whereas the rest of the country with regular shipping will have them the end of November, beginning of December. So really cool promotion. We've never had anything like that before where we're able to get shoes faster than anybody else for an event that's on a brand new launch. So we're really, really excited about that. So if you weren't able to make it in this weekend, they're here Monday and Tuesday, and they're beautiful. It is one of maybe my favorite collection they've ever launched. Some really more classic looking stuff, but then some really fun and funky too. Like it's just a really good collection with a variety of things. And there's a holiday shoe in there that I will be getting to wear to all of my holiday parties. I'm really excited about that. So if you have any questions, if you can't make it in Monday before Wednesday to get your order in and you want to be part of this first launch, let us know, and we're happy to send you pictures or videos of them on, because I don't want you to miss that. Like I was saying, that's the first time we've ever done that. So we're really excited. If you get a chance, go back and watch Saturday's live or Saturday's video on with our rep. That was so much fun. It's it was a fun video and a lot of shoes to try on. So that's what's going on with 4Cs in the store. And then this week we're doing our Birkenstock collection. We are officially in Birkenstock time of year because that is like number one gifting item always. We really tried hard this year to pre-season order plenty of stock so that even when everybody else is out of them, that we still have them. Because even last year, if you saw our video of us carrying out stacks and stacks of Birkenstocks, like a week later, they were gone. And it feels like there's no way that we can run out. Like we have so many. There was no way. And then inevitably, like end of November, beginning of December, and they're gone. So we have plenty of Birkenstock Bostons right now, which are the gift of the season again. And a lot of it is just people who wore them the first time and loved them and just want a replacement pair as almost like a sentimental item. But then it's also like this new generation. We've sold so many middle schoolers and high schoolers Birkenstock Bostons because they're just so comfy and cozy, and they're great. Like my kids play sports. So if you're changing into a specific shoe for what you're about to do, it's just an easy slip on and go kind of shoe. So definitely grab a pair before they're gone. Okay. And then we have Shearling, we have boots, and we have some new styles. So we're going to go over Birkenstock today, give you a chance to get a head start on your holiday gift buying. So first, I was going to say, wait, we closed in the gap. is my favorite little house slipper. These I always have, always. If I wear through them, or I remember one of my kids like threw up on one of them, I am in here like that day getting a replacement pair. Like, I love these shoes. They feel so good on the feet. So this is the Shearling Arizona. A lot of you have asked about the Shearling. This is perfect for our Alabama weather. So you can see in the shoe cam, they're so cute with a pair of socks on. So these really cold mornings where you want a little extra snuggly, throw on a pair of socks, but then I wear them in the 90-degree weather. They're just cozy and snuggly and breathable. So this is real Shearling, which is really nice. So it doesn't really hold a smell. It's just really soft, natural material on your foot. It doesn't get sticky or weird. They last such a long time. So I think my pair right now, I'm going on my 3rd year with them. And it's funny, my kids, every time I'm like, okay, I'm ready for a fresh pair, my kids like fight over my old ones because they're so cozy. So if you have tile or hardwood or stone floors and you want something that you can walk around in or cook dinner in, cook all this holiday food in, and not feel it in your knees and your hips, this is such a great option. And even without the Shearling, my husband wears that as his house shoe. So really, really great. Also a great little gift. So if your mom or your mother-in-law is on her feet all day, or works around the house, is cooking, you need something that she's really going to enjoy that she probably hasn't invested in for herself, this is a really great little Christmas gift. So Shearling and in the Arizona. And then we kind of go the other direction. So this is for those of you that need something a little dressier. So for your holiday parties, for work, for when you have to just dress up a little bit, go out to brunch or dinner, but want something that feels really good. This is the Birkenstock Mary, and it has all the arch support in it. So the really great thing, do you see this high medial arch support? So it's really made to kind of lift you up and sit you back on your heel so that your alignment in your body is correct. Your arch is supported, and then it also has this metatarsal arch support in here, and that pulls the pressure off the ball of your foot and your toes. And then it has this wrapped footbed. So the footbed actually goes up to here. So you have about an inch coming off of the height in the back. So the pitch is only an inch. So this is one, even if you're traveling and walking all day, want something that's a little bit dressier that you can still walk and stand in, this is such a good option. This color is new for this year, and it's really pretty, really tonal, and it's one of those just kind of go with anything. So really cute on the foot. And then we also have it in the dark brown suede. So 2 different color options, so cute on, and feel really, really good. Excuse me. And it also has a nice wide forefoot base, so you're not going to tip, which is nice if you tend to be a little clumsy. And then we have the same construction. So the same arch support that we just talked about, same kind of pitch where you don't have a ton of pitch, you have that medial arch support, you have the metatarsal arch support, fit in a slide. So if you've been wanting a Boston but need to be a little bit dressier, or you have the Boston and you love it, but you're like, it's too casual for a lot of my stuff, this is a really good option for every day when you're going to be a little bit dressier. So really, really pretty on the foot. I love that one. It's done really well so far. And then a lot of you probably don't know Birkenstock has a sneaker. This has been a really, really good one. We've sold it for several years. I have it. My mom has it. Actually, I have several pairs. We have a lot of customers who are like, anytime there's a new color, I want the same thing again because that shoe feels so good. So just a classic little lace up. It has that Birkenstock cork arch support in it, which is really great. So has that medial and metatarsal arch. One thing I really love is that in the sole, they did like a little hint of cork just as a nod to their craftsmanship and their heritage. And it comes in leathers, suedes, and canvas. So canvas we carry in the spring, summer. The suedes and the leathers we carry in the fall, winter. So this one's been really popular. That's that really warm, rich, dark brown leather. And then we're going to kind of move quickly because there are a lot of them because we love them. So we have the rose suede. This one's limited edition. We have the stone coin suede. So really great neutral gray, really light. It almost can pull beige if depending on what you put it on with. We have sandcastle suede. So a true beige, great little travel shoe. So if you're traveling, like we've had a lot of you headed to New York for holiday, this would be a really great city shoe where you're walking, but you need to be able to dress it up a little bit. We have the purple. So that's a good neutral purple. We have the white leather that's shown in the shoe cam. And then we have what I'm calling crimson red. And this is part of their varsity collection. So their varsity collection, they did a little touch of beige leather on or a little accent in the back. So cute if you're still heading to Alabama football games or you just wear a lot of crimson red. I know my in-laws wear Alabama colors all year long. So if you're one of those that you love a good dark red, you love crimson red, you wear Alabama themed stuff all year, this would be so cute to throw on with jeans and a little red or white shirt to wear. So really, really cute on the foot. And then we have the Tokyo. So this is part of the premium collection. They did it in their classic collection as well, but this is the premium. So this is your Sandcastle Nubuck. It is such a light, pretty color, such a soft leather. And then it's elevated with these rectangular gold buckles. So it really dresses it up. It's great if you're walking. I always feel like, because people go like, okay, when do you need a back strap? My answer is personally, I need a back strap if I'm doing stairs or hills. Anytime that I'm like going up, I don't want to slip out of the back of the shoe. So this is really nice if you are traveling. You can throw it on with a thicker sock. Definitely has a little dressier look to it with that rectangular gold buckle. And then you can usually just kind of pop it down and up to get it on and off. So if you don't like doing a buckle, you don't have to do it every time. You can kind of just move it out of the way and slip it over your heel. So really pretty, trending like crazy. So this is if you've had the classic clog before, but you want something a little bit different, this is a really fantastic option. And then we go into the Buckley. So the Buckley is one of our most popular styles for people who don't usually wear Birkenstocks. We sell it to a lot of Birkenstock lovers as well, but this has been an interesting one because you kind of sit down in it. So it's a little dressier, obviously, than your classic Birkenstock, but look how deep this heel goes. So it almost goes to my middle of my knuckle. You really sit down in this shoe. So it's going to hold on really well. It's going to snug up in the back. So it's not going to be a full shoe where it grips your back, but it's definitely going to help keep you from sliding out. And then it's not a removable footbed. So that footbed is built directly into the shoe with the rest of the shoe built around it. So super comfortable, definitely a little bit dressy. I love the taupe suede. Really pretty, an adjustable buckle, goes with everything. It's cute with jeans, as you can see in the shoe cam. It's cute dressed up. It's cute for travel. And I love a clog for wearing in a hotel room. So if you're traveling and you need something on your feet that's more than just an around the hotel room item, this is a really good option that you can still wear out walking all day, but also just slip it on to run to the bathroom or whatever while you're at the hotel. So really cute. It comes in the suede and then in the cognac leather with the gold. So really cute. I love the kind of beigey sole on that one. And then a black suede. A lot of you ask for black clogs. So this is one of the ones that we do have in black if you're wanting a black option from Birkenstock. Okay. And then the Boston. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have at least 8 colors. I feel like there might even be more here in stock in this hard to get shoe. We get asked a lot, can you special order? So if we sell out of something, can we get it back in? A lot of our stock is limited edition. So when those cases where it's small batch, we have it specially made up, we get what we get, and that's it. So there's not like extra, there's not a warehouse somewhere that we can order from for a lot of our brands. Well, Birkenstock does have a warehouse that we have access to. So we can frequently ship things in and get it, like a week and a half, 2 weeks. This shoe is the exception. So this shoe is completely pre-sold ahead of the season. So there are no special orders on these. When they are gone, they are gone. That is it. So definitely if you want a pair for fall, this is the time to come in and buy them. They will sell out. So they come in leathers, they come in suedes, they come in soft footbeds, and they come in classic footbeds. So let me quickly walk you through that so you have a clear understanding. So anything that's blue riding is going to be the soft footbed. So that means it's the same as the classic footbed, but they add a layer of memory foam on top of it. So that gives it a little bit more cushion. Think of it like a pillow top mattress where you still have the same amount of support. You just have an extra layer of cushion. So there's not as much breaking in. It feels good right when you put your foot in it, but otherwise it's exactly the same footbed. So you can really move back and forth. The soft footbed, because it's an extra layer, does tend to be and take up a little bit extra room. So if you have a narrow foot, we typically recommend to go with a soft footbed. If you have a really wide foot where you need more than just what is the wide from Birkenstock, so we're talking a really high volume foot, the classic footbed in the wide is going to have the most room inside of it. And then they come in width. So the narrow, which this is a narrow, is really a medium width. So a lot of people get hung up on, well, I'm not narrow, so I need the wider width, the regular width. The regular is a wide. So 90% of women wear the narrow width. So that is the one width that we stock the most of. And then a couple of the colors will carry in the regular width, but the regular width is very wide and very deep. So unless you have a really wide, deep foot, you're going to move around too much in it. So those are the different footbeds. Now let's talk about the leathers. This is an oiled leather. Oiled leather is the easiest care. It's going to look best the longest. The only care that it takes is like a moisturizer. So we have an oiled leather restorer here. It's essentially like putting lotion on your legs. It just smooths everything out. It adds a little moisture. Very, very easy care. Aside from a cork sealer every few months, that's all this takes. So this comes in the Habana, which is your dark brown. That's the number 1. And then it comes in the tobacco, which is very, very popular as well. I think I have 6 pairs of Birkenstocks in my closet in this color because it goes with everything. It's just as neutral as they come. And those are both soft footbed. And then we have the cognac and the classic footbed. So the classic footbed, they only did this in classic footbed. This is limited edition color. Really, really pretty. They used to do a color called Cocoa Nubuck. This reminds me so much of just a really pretty, warm brown. So if you have the other colors and you want something different, this would be a good option. Then we move into the suedes. So we have taupe suedes, what Birkenstock's known for. It's what they've always been known for. So these are your 2 taupe suede options. So there's taupe suede with your braided strap, or there's the classic taupe suede that this is the one everybody wants. We have most of the sizes in it right now. So this is the one we stock up on because this is the number 1 seller. So this is your soft footbed. We have it in both widths. In the taupe suede, really easy throw on. We spray all of our suede shoes before they leave. So if you're worried about it getting dirty, we do spray it with an extra layer of protection. Helps with water, helps with stains, just kind of seals everything out, seals everything in. So that's one thing that we do that's special that you don't get when you go other places, is that we go ahead and treat them for you before they walk out the door. This is the braided is the classic footbed. the traditional Boston taupe is the soft footbed. So again, not much breaking in. If you haven't worn Birkenstock before, go with a soft footbed. And then the other two soft footbeds that we kind of have this blue, green, gray, really pretty, really neutral, looks great with denim, great with fall colors. You see I've got some blue on. So it's a way to do like a cooler neutral, whereas the taupe is a little bit more of a warmer. And then your Boston mocha. We always get people so excited when we bring this one in, just because it's a little bit harder to get. It's not as common. If you like a dark brown, which is the color of the season, this would be a really pretty one. These are both soft footbed. And then last but not least is our classic footbed in this kind of dusty pink. So again, a really pretty neutral. It's going to go with everything, but adds a little bit of color and something a little different than what you're going to find elsewhere. And I really like this gold buckle. I feel like it dresses it up a little bit. And then in our shoe clog collection, we have the Boston Chunky. So you guys ask about this shoe and it sells and sells and sells. This is like, I wear it as my dressier Birkenstock. So I almost wore it today. I wore it yesterday to the witch's ride. It's a little more fun, a little different. I love that chunky outsole. Great for walking all day. So if you need something to get you up off the ground a little bit more, not feel quite so firm and flat, this is going to lift you up and give you a little bit more cushion. This is a more cushioned outsole. This is the classic footbed. These say Papilio inside of them because they're made in their Portugal factory. So that's what that means. But still made by Birkenstock, just in Portugal instead of in Germany. And I love they did the dark sole. So we have the dark tee with the black sole. This came out last fall and y'all were so excited because it just warms it up and gives you a two-tone option. We have the black on black. So if you need a true black, this is the other place that we do a black and a Birkenstock that's closed toe. We have this slate gray. This is so great. It looks so good with denim, like really, really pretty. And then with the black, it looks great with black too. So that's your slate gray. And then our crimson red is back in the Boston Chunky. So it kind of has that chocolatey cordovan crimson red version, almost a mud. Really, really pretty on. Goes with so many different things. Looks great with navy. Looks great with black. And then we have our lighter sole. So this is the one that the Boston Chunky is known for. It's that white outsole. Really pretty. These are two different colors. This is that kind of dusty pink and this is that taupe suede. So both really pretty with the white outsole. If you want more of like a sporty, it's a little more athletic look to it rather than the black. And then we move into our boots. So we have the Ebba. This is such a great boot. It takes a minute to get in. Uh-oh, hold on. Camera's not following me. It takes a minute to get it on, but once it's on and you're in there, it's fabulous. So really, really cute. I love the height on it. Again, your platform, so there's only about 1 inch of pitch. It has a removable footbed, which is really nice. So this actually can pop out and you can put your custom orthotic in there, but look how high that arch is. So really fantastic medial metatarsal arch, and it has that toe bar. So super comfy, such a good sleek look. This is another one if you're traveling but want to be a little dressier. This would be a great option to dress up a little bit, but something you can walk in all day, and has that nice wide base so you've got the stability. So we have it in the black with the black outsole, and then we have it in this sandcastle suede color. It's so pretty and so rich. Look how good it looks with jeans. I love they did the tonal outsole on this one, so it's just very elongating, very pretty. Goes with everything. Just a great boot to have in your closet because it's one of those you don't have to think about, is it going to match? Sometimes you just are like tired and need to leave the house and don't want to sit there and think like, I want to have this amount of comfort, but I don't know if it's going to match. This is one that's going to match everything and feel really, really good. And then we have a new boot. So this is actually on this construction. So if you haven't loved the bend low and wear it, y'all, I keep turning and the camera keeps losing me. Hold on. Start. Okay, there we go. If you have this and love it, but are ready for something new because you've had it for a while, or you need something a little different that's not a sneaker, like you're like, I've got sneakers covered, I need something else, this is where this comes in. So they took that same super comfortable sneaker outsole, all day outsole, and turned it into a little pull-on booty. So really cute on the foot, gives that solid toe look of a Boston in the taupe suede color of the Boston, but comes up in the back, holds your foot in place, a little more fitted, and definitely a walk all day boot. So great to grab if you're going on a trip. You need something you can really walk in, but that's going to kind of go with everything. This is such a cute option. Pulls on. So when you're in, and it has that, I like this with a sock a lot, like a taller sock, because it's going to be really, really cozy. And it has a removable footbed. So if you need a custom orthotic or you need some adjustments made to that footbed, you can do it. So that is our Birkenstock collection. We have a couple of other things here and there, but we don't have enough of them that I don't want y'all to fall in love and then go, oh, you don't have my size. So definitely come in the store, try them on, grab them before they're gone, get your daughter sizes, get your mom sizes, and go ahead and grab what you need for holiday. This is definitely a place that you're going to want to come in early. And we have some fun little gifts with purchase for Birkenstock. So if you come in and mention the gift with purchase, if you don't mention it, we're not going to pull them. But if you mention it, I watched the live or I got your email, and I came in to buy a Birkenstock and get the little gift. There's really fun ones. My favorite is a deck of cards that has heritage photos on it. So ask if you come in this week, and we'll be happy to give you that gift with purchase. So as always, thank you for shopping small with us. Stop in before Wednesday to get your 4Cs holiday ordered, and stop in ASAP to grab your Birkenstock. So we'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.